Hey there, speculators. It's Rod, your futures fanatic. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I have broadcasted here. I usually take most of August off. I took a lot of August off, but here I want to make sure I got this video out there for all the Labor Day sales that are going on for the futures funding programs. If it's your first time to the channel, my name is Rod. I'm a full-time professional futures trader. I also provide education for active futures traders and self-directed investors. I have a company called TDG, the Traders Dev Group, where you can find out more information. And make sure you check the links below. If you don't want to sit through this whole thing, I'll put links to all of the various deals, all of the various codes, and a little bit of information about how you can get involved and when they expire and all that good stuff. Also, you can check the description down below to get my free 30-video course, the Futures Fanatic course. While supplies last, the hosting is starting to cost me quite a bit of money, so make sure you check that out. I used to sell it for about $300. It's now yours for free if you're interested in learning more about the futures markets. Okay, I'm going to actually use the community channel here on YouTube. If you weren't aware, YouTube channels have this thing called a community tab right here, and a community tab is basically like a blog post place. So this is where I put all of the specials or deals or coupons or promotions or whatever when they first come out, and then when I have time I come and make a video like this. So I'm just going to go through it in order. This is not necessarily in any order that's that I care too much about. It's just the order that I put it in here. So the first one is TickTick Trader is right here. This is called TickTick Trader. It is not owned by Apex or any of the others. A lot of these websites just look the same. Here's the claim to fame for TickTick Trader is that they are one of the first that went with 0 minimum days. So if you're one of those ones that wants to be in your funded account very quickly and you can hit these profit objectives quickly, you might want to check out TickTick. They're doing a deal. It's 45% off for the whole month of September. So this is the month of September for all $25, $50, $100,000 accounts. So this is not a Labor Day sale per se, but again, no minimum days. This is going to be Rhythmic and NinjaTrader for the most part, so you're going to have to know how to use NinjaTrader if you're going to work with TickTick. And again, that's TDG best deal for 45% off, and you can qualify in 1 day. Now, also, they're doing this thing where once you're funded, you're going to get 100% of the payouts for your first 3 months while you're making money. So that's pretty good as well. A lot of the other programs have like 100% of the first 10,000 or 5,000 or 12,000. This is 100% of whatever you make for the first 3 months. So a little bit of a differentiator. All these firms are trying to do something a little bit different. So anyway, TickTick, 45% off. You could take a look at that. The Mac Daddy of all of them is Apex Trader Funding. They're running one of these 80% off. This is also not necessarily just a Labor Day sale. It's going to go for 10 days, I think, or till next Thursday, September 2nd to the 8th at midnight, okay? So I don't know if the 8th is next Wednesday or Tuesday or whatever, but it's probably through the weekend at least. You're going to get 80% off your first month subscription and 50% off thereafter. Now, these are pretty attractive because you can pick up a $50,000 account for like $35 or something like that. You're going to use the coupon code TDG80, and they're also running a giveaway and a special that's going on. They do that very often. So that's Apex, and that's right here. Look at that. These two sites look pretty similar, huh? Gold Bull, Blue Bull. Gold Bull, Blue Bull. All right. Next one here is going to be Take Profit Trader. Now, I want to read this because they're doing something a little bit different. So the Take Profit is offering 50% off. By the way, Apex is also NinjaTrader, okay? So that's what they'll support. Hold on for a second. I'll tell you about the two really great alternatives to TopStep that offer Tradovate and TradingView, which are web-based platforms that you can run on a Mac or on mobile. But Apex is going to be NinjaTrader, which is a Windows-based application. Take Profit Trader right now is also Windows and Rhythmic. They're doing a special if you use TPT Labor Day, and I think this is running through the 10th. So this one's running through the 10th, also through the weekend here. You're going to get 50% off your test account. They call it a test account. That's like your evaluation or your trial or your challenge or your combine. Now, this is cool. All of your test fees will be refunded when you reach the pro account. Okay, this does not include resets. Okay, so if you reset your account a bunch of times, you're not going to get that back. But if you take more than a month, let's say you take 2 or 3 months to get through the test, which here at TDG, in the Traders Dev Group, and in my room, and in all these videos, I talk about slow and steady, taking your time. You're trading a very small account. You're not trading these big notional values, and you want to take your time because the profit objectives, if you are managing risk properly, are not something that you can do on a whim or in a short period of time. Some of you might be able to, but anyway, let's say you took 2 or 3 months, you're going to get all of your fees refunded. That's pretty cool. First firm I've seen do that. There's others that have done that on Express or Fast Track, these very fast programs, but this, you're going to get all your fees back. Also, the pro account, which means your funded account. Now, if you're not familiar, there's a fee at a lot of these firms once you're funded. You can think of it like a desk fee or whatever. It's not very significant. It's $100 at some places. It's a one-time fee of like $150 or $250 at some others. I don't actually know what it is at Take Profit, but it doesn't matter. If you sign up using this code, they're going to waive it. So all of your account fees are going to be waived in your pro account. And then the sale runs from September 10th, 1st to September 10th. The other thing about Take Profit Trader is they are true to their name. They're trying to give you the opportunity to take payouts very quickly. You can qualify in as few as 10 days, and then several days later, you can actually have a funded account and qualify for payouts soon thereafter. Make sure you read the small print and that kind of stuff, because that's important. So here's Take Profit right here. Let me log in real quick. I'll show you. They have a really cool thing, which is like their wallet right here. So this is a wallet. You can see I have some, these are actually affiliate commissions, not profits from the other thing, but your wallet would be the same thing if you had profits right in there. If I go back to my evaluation, I'm actually doing an evaluation. There you can see. So nice dashboard. They give you all of your daily journal, your results, your stats. They've built out really nice tech over at Take Profit Trader. So that's another one to consider. And remember, that's going to be Ninja Trader, but get all of your fees back if you pass and get to the funded account. All right, now we're switching over to a firm that supports Tradovate. If you don't know about Tradovate, you should. Tradovate, I will touch base on this video and various other videos about some of the top trading platforms for trading futures. It's web-based. You can run it on a browser, so you don't have to worry about whether you have a Mac or something like that. And Elite Trader Funding is the first that actually supported Tradovate other than TopStep. And they are running a special that's going to be 75% off. This one goes from the 1st to the 5th. The code is TDG Labor Day right here, TDG Labor Day. Don't confuse that with TPT Labor Day, okay? You want to read these things. I had to get a little cute and keep them different. 75% off your first month, 60% off recurring. And if you want to do the fast track, it's only $50 for the fast track. So the 75% off first month, 60% off recurring. First step, end of day, and the static evals count for that. But if you wanted the fast track, you can get 50% off the fast track. Now, what they've also done is they've gone to 5 days. Let me show you right here. I think right here. So Elite Trader Funding has now gone to only 5 days to qualify. So it's a race to zero for fees. It's a race to zero to see how fast you can get through these programs and try to get access to the funded accounts. I've been on the record. I am not a fan of this nonsense. I think it's nonsense. I love these firms. Well, I promote these firms. I believe in these firms. I believe in what they're doing, but they're starting to trip over themselves a little bit with some of these rules and stuff. So 5 days to qualify over there. If that's your gig, you can qualify in as few as 5 days. You can also buy up to 10 accounts if you want. And you use the code TDG Labor Day. What else can I tell you about Elite Trader Funding? That's pretty much it. Obviously, if you have any questions about any of this, please leave a comment down below. You know how I feel about comments. I like some of them. I don't like all of them. Whatever. It's the internet. But leave a comment down below. I would just prefer if you do take a little bit of time and at least go over the website and read a little bit first before asking me questions. But whatever. It's the internet. All right. Next is TradeDay. Okay. Now, if you are trading a combine at TopStep, or you're only familiar with TopStep, this is the firm I would suggest you take a look at. It's the closest equivalent to TopStep in a lot of different ways, except it's a heck of a lot better. So first of all, you're going to be trading on Tradovate. This firm is right here, okay? TradeDay. So it's tradeday.com/TDG. Again, I'll put the links all down below to make sure you go to the right places there. Now, TradeDay is going to give you TradingView and Tradovate, so you can trade on TradingView and Tradovate. By the way, if you want to trade on TradingView at TradeDay, it's an extra $10. Whatever, that's the deal. They don't charge you at TopStep, but it's an extra $10. And this one's going to end tomorrow. I'm making this video on Friday. Hopefully, I'll post it today if I can get through this damn thing. Probably no post-production, wearing a hat. This is just down and dirty. Trade Labor Day is going to get you 50% off. This is a deep discount for these folks. They do not do discounts like this, so I would really suggest you take advantage of this. Now, you can only buy one account, and the reason you can only buy one account is because they're going to put you in real live markets with their money after you qualify. The evaluations for the beginner and the advanced are 15 days, I believe. I think they're 15 days. I'm not going to check. Let's go with 15 days. But after that, you're in an actual live market. So you can take profits as soon as you want. There's no restrictions because the money's yours. I did an interview with these guys right here. You can find out a lot more about them and their background and how they've set up their particular program here. But if you're in TopStep, I would highly suggest you take a look at TradeDay if you're struggling with that combine and the two-step evaluations, because there's only one evaluation here. Not only is there one evaluation, but let me just do this real quick and show you the profit objectives. Hopefully I can find it. You can see how, let's see, I would go to how it works maybe. There we go. We fund traders, the challenge. See if we can get to, here we go. Okay. See how it says $2,000 profit objective? That is $1,000 less than what it is at TopStep, and you have to do it at TopStep twice. Okay. Let me point that out. So that is 2 times you have to do it at TopStep. You only have to do it 1 time at TradeDay, and it's less. Now, they have this similar rules here. There's a consistency rule, there's a daily stop limit, there's a trailing drawdown. So, those are more rules than some of the other firms, but, pick your poison, decide what you want. I believe that these rules are actually a lot better overall for the trader and that this firm is doing it right. So we want to take a look. And they also now support the proper micro mini sizing, which was not the case before, but they do now. And it's not the case at TopStep. At TopStep, if you're trading a $50,000 combine, it's 5 contracts, I believe, 5 contracts. So that's 5 minis, which you should never be trading 5 minis with $1,000 daily drawdown, which is all the account size you're trading is $1,000. So you should be able to trade 50 micros. You can't do that at TopStep. So over here, you can trade 2 minis, which you should not do. I would not, don't eat yellow snow. Look both ways before crossing the street. If you knew the difference between good advice and bad advice, you wouldn't need any. The only sure way to double your money is to fold it in half. In other words, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I have a lot of experience. And if you want to get through these programs, you're probably going to want to trade small and trade micros. So the equivalent amount of micros is 20 micros. You don't need to trade 20 micros, but maybe 3 to 5 micros as you go through the program is good sizing. Really, really important. Take a look at TradeDay, 50% off. Trade Labor Day, and this sale ends tomorrow. So hopefully you got to this point in the video. All right. And I think that is it, right? So I did Elite Trader Funding. This is their website. TradeDay, Take Profit Trader, Apex, TickTick, and some of the others, Earn to Trade and You Profit, are also running specials for the month, but I guess I'll just put a link to those down below in the video. There's nothing special about them. I believe the You Profit is 40% off for the month if you like You Profit. And but that might be limited. And Earn to Trade, I believe, is doing a $90 TCP or Trader Career Path, which I really like. All right, I've been away for a while. I'm hopeful that I'll be making more video content that's around education and training and things that are going on in the futures markets and in speculation in general, instead of always talking about these programs. But I believe in these programs. Many of you gravitate towards them and like them, and overall the benefits far outweigh some of the drawbacks of these. I talk about it all the time here on the channel. You're welcome to debate me, but whatever. The coupon codes and all this stuff are down below. Please use these codes if you'd like. You'll be included kind of in my ecosystem, and even if you're not interested in any of this, make sure that you at least grab the Futures Fanatic course. It's an online course. It'll be delivered to you instantly as soon as you sign up. All I need is your name and a valid email. All right, that'll be it. Have a great Labor Day weekend if you're celebrating that. The markets are closed for the most part on Labor Day. Don't trade the futures markets even though they're open for a while. Just take some time off away from the screens. We'll see you back at it on Tuesday. Stay green and trade like you mean it. Thanks.